Okay, welcome back to Just a Dash again. I figured with this video, let me adjust my camera a little bit. I figured with this video, I do the do's and don'ts of when you're going out dining at a restaurant. Number one, first do, make a reservation. When you're coming out to eat, or if you know in advance that you're going out to eat, make a reservation. It helps the business in general know typically how many they're going to do. Let's say nobody made a reservation and that day 30 people walked in. That's 30 people we didn't account for. I mean, most restaurants, they kind of have a rough estimate of typically how busy they're going to be during certain days, but it helps. So like I said, if nobody makes reservations and you have 50 or 60 people walk in, that's 60 people you didn't account for. But if everybody made reservations, we know for sure this is how many people we're definitely going to do, and we can account for a little extra people who, of course, are going to slip through the cracks, or last minute they said let's go here to eat, so we can account for that. So that's a big do. Second do, let a restaurant know in advance about your dietary restrictions. So right now, one of the biggest dietary restrictions going on is gluten-free, vegan, vegetarians. From me working now, 7, 8 years in the industry, I've noticed it's been a huge jump of people who are vegetarians, vegans, or have a gluten-free restriction. Me, I'm allergic to shellfish. I can't have any shellfish. I will get sick. So what you can do, if you know, let's say today's Monday and you're going out to dinner on Friday, you know the restaurant, you made the reservations. In the reservations, you can typically write or tell the person, hey, I have a seafood allergy, or I'm a vegan. Can you put a note in saying this, so it won't be an issue when I get there. And when you get there too, please remind your server that you have this allergy. Easy. It's easy. Easy thing to do. Third, do. Tell us. Well, this is my, not pet peeve, but something I really appreciate. When you enjoy your meal, just let the server know, to let the kitchen staff know, or for some restaurants, you're even able to go back and talk to a chef or ask the chef to come out and just really stress how much you appreciate the meal. It's not enough of that goes on in restaurants, being as though most people assume that, oh, they know the food is good. Yes, we know we do a good job. We know what I'm putting out is good work, is good food. But the number of complaints it outweighs. Like, I'm not saying that they're bad by any means. What I'm saying is, let's say 5 people went out to dinner. 4 out of the 5 people love their food. 9 times out of 10, them 4 people are not going to say anything. They're just going to say, oh yeah, they might tell your friends, oh yeah, food was really good tonight. They won't tell the server to let the staff know. I really appreciate that when it comes back. Like, it makes a bad day that much better when somebody comes back and say, hey, this was the best piece of fish, this was the best piece of meat, this was the best salad I'd ever had, or I really enjoyed it, I love that, keep it on the menu, stuff like that. What happens a lot is that one person who didn't enjoy their food, might have been one thing they didn't like. When they tell their server, hey, I didn't really like this, it wasn't that good, or I don't know, it just wasn't for me. We get that. We don't get the, oh, I loved it, blah, blah, blah. Like, when you do love it, tell us. It's fine. I appreciate that. Now, I appreciate the if you didn't like something as well, too. That helps me learn, decide if I should keep doing it this way or change it up. So, any feedback is good. But come with the good feedback, guys. The last, this is my biggest one. The last do, because this doesn't happen at all. Well, for me anyway. Tip the cooks. People forget about us. Like, granted, yes, we do get a hourly pay, but people a lot of times assume that being as though we get our hourly pay, that we make a lot of money. I mean, I make a okay amount of money. I'm doing okay for myself. I'm doing fine. But we're doing work too. It's one big family. The servers get tipped. A lot of people don't know. The servers tip out their busboys. Bartenders get tipped. Everybody in the front of the house getting tipped. Granted, their hourly wage is a lot lower, but when you pull in a lot of their tips on a busy night, they're making out. And I'm not saying I need to make the same amount of tips. No, a little $20 here, $5, $10. That shows me I'm appreciated. I like a little bit more money. Like to fill that tip, that tip is not just more money in my pocket. That tip is letting me know, hey, I did my thing tonight. I did a good job. So yeah, that's all my do's. Check out the next video for the don'ts. That's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to this. I completely forgot. Like, share, comment, subscribe. What am I doing? Oh my God.